take a look at problem 7 on the sample test. Including 8% sales tax, an inn charges $162 per night. Find the inn's nightly cost before the tax is added. So a lot of times it's really important to try to understand what the different figures or what the problem is asking us. So I often encourage students just to write a little like sort of verbal sentence equation. So I might say, okay, how would we get that $162? How would we get it? So we're getting at what is equal to what in this particular problem. So it would be the nightly cost of the inn. Like if you're looking at your bill, you have your nightly cost, and that's dollars. And then they always add, there's always lots of different things that they can add on, like room service and things like that. But in this case, they're going to add on 8% tax. And that 8% is 8% of the nightly cost. It's a piece of the nightly cost. A fraction of it. It's a percentage. So we're going to be adding up $2 amounts. So you can see that this is an unknown quantity and the amount of tax is an unknown quantity. So we're going to let X equal the nightly cost in dollars for the inn. Or you could have just said the inn's nightly cost. I guess that would have been more efficient. So let me do that. Inn's nightly cost. All right, we could edit it a little bit. All right, so again, you want to say to yourself, do I see a quantity word? Do I see a quantity word? And you do. You see cost. And do you see a unit? Yes, I do. Dollars. Okay. The next one can give you a little more difficulty. 0.08x is not the 8% tax. 0.08 is the decimal that represents 8%. When you take 8% of this nightly cost, that's the amount of tax you pay. It's the amount of tax. The nightly, well, we can take nightly out. We know it's one night. So this is the amount of tax that's charged to you. Amount of tax in dollars charged for one night. Right? It's the amount of tax. Okay, now we're ready to write our equation. The nightly cost of the inn, we're calling X, plus the additional tax that's added on in dollars is 0.08x. You must have this X here because 0.08 has no units on it. No decimal or percentage has units on it. No percents are unitless, so their decimal equivalent would be unitless. Equals $162. So now you add 1x plus 0.108x, you get 0.108x is equal to $162. And now you divide both sides by 1.08, 1.08, and the nightly cost of the room is 150. So now X is 150. Remember, X is just a number. You put your unit on it when you write your sentence. The inn's nightly cost is $150. Now you put on your unit. You don't put the unit on right here. Okay. All right, that's problem number 7. If you have any questions, please let me know.